Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris and this is Brainstorm SEO, and I am a solopreneur and I handle multiple online websites. And you can check out some of the previous videos that I did, and what we're going to be doing is we are building out a new website, and I'm going to show you some of the processes that I use to handle several websites, and together we'll be testing out some software, some SEO strategies. So if that sounds interesting to you, go ahead and subscribe and like the channel. So one of the questions I get asked often is, how do I handle email for all of my websites? So one of the things that I use, and I don't know, a lot of people don't know about this, but Google, aside from its free plan, they actually have a business solution. It used to be called G Suite, but now it's under here, under Workspace, Google.com. So as you can see here, this is their pricing. I'm actually subscribed to the $6 a month, but this basically allows me to handle all of my email and my email domains under one account. So under my my Google Mail, when I log in, I am able to respond. I can send emails just with a click of a button. So let me show you how I go ahead and set this up. And what's great about this is that this business site, Google Workspace, they actually have real customer support. So it's not like the free version where you're just checking through help articles. This one, you actually can ask for support and actually talk to somebody. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm just going to add the website that we are working on, which is this one right here. Again, you can check out the previous videos and see how we got here. So now the next step here is I want to add an email. For this one, I want it to be Chris@Brainstorm SEO. So let's go ahead and do that using Google. So the first thing that we are going to do, and I'm going to assume on this one that you already have a Google domain here, or a Google email, and this is just going to be an add-on to that existing email. So the way we do this is we have to go to the back end of this, and the way you get there is this is basically my email account. I'm going to be blurring some of these things off just for privacy, but the way you would get to the back end is you just click here on the top right corner and you go to admin console. Then from here we need to add the domain Brainstorm SEO. So what we are going to do is under account, you're going to go to domains, then you're going to go to manage domains, and in here, as you can see, I already have several domains that I have, and as you can see, I manage multiple emails, and if I had to log in and out of each email, it would just be too confusing. So in order to operate the email is we need to add the website to Google. So I, as you can see from my previous videos, the web host that I really love to use is WPX hosting. So you can see it in here. That's where I host most of my websites. So let's go ahead and add Brainstorm SEO. So the first thing you need to do is we're going to add a domain. So let's go ahead and add the domain. We're going to type in Brainstorm SEO. And we are going to use this version, the secondary domain. So let's go ahead and add the domain. And before we can actually start using email, it needs to be verified by Google that you actually own it. So this is how you're going to do it. So let's see. So you find your DNS record or settings. Let's go ahead and let's go to the next step. Come back here. Okay, so we are going to add a TXT record. So the way we do it is, I'll just show you. We're gonna grab this code, which has been copied, and we are going to create a TXT record. So let's go back to my host, and I'm using WPX, but a lot of the web hosts use the same thing. So under WPX, you would go to edit DNS right here, and then you would choose the domain, and I am going to go to Brainstorm SEO, and here you have all the records. So we're going to add the new record, the TXT record. So let's go ahead and do TXT. This one, I think it said we are going to leave that. Let's see. So enter the @ symbol in the field. Okay, so we're going to come back here. Let's enter the @ symbol. We're going to enter the code that they gave us, and the TTL is going to be, what do they say? If you're trying to have a filter here, you can enter any value. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's just leave it like that. Let's see what happens here. So we're going to save that. Okay, great. So if you come down here, you will see that it has just been added. So let's go back to this part right here. And let's let's go to protect domain. So right now it's just going to go through verification to make sure that that we have access to the website. So I may speed up this video, and let's just get to the part where it verifies it. Okay, so we finally got verified. Maybe that took about 5 minutes. What happens once you get verified is once you click the refresh button here, it actually comes back to this screen, and you will see that it will say verified right here. Okay, so now that just connected our website to Google. So this is the next thing that we are going to do. So we are going to head over to, let's see, to the directory under users, and under users, now remember, we are not going to be logging in and logging out of all of our emails. So what we're going to do is we're going to log in with our primary email that you set up, and under this, that's where you're going to have access to all of your emails. So this would be my main email, and under that part, which is the admin, then you're going to come to this user information, and here you will see that I have all of my emails. So again, you would just log in to the admin email, which is going to be the email that you set up Google Workspace with, which I'm assuming you already did at the beginning, and this video is to show you how to add additional emails to your primary email. So you're going to come here, and we're going to add another email, which is going to be chris@brainstorm.seo. So you come there, and we're going to scroll to the bottom, and here we go, an alternate email. We're going to type in Chris, and here we will select the domain that we want to use, and we're going to use Brainstorm SEO. Then we're going to click save, and now we just added Chris@Brainstorm.seo as our email. So you will not be able to start emailing this right away, because we need to go back to our host and tell our host that Google is now handling the email. So the way you do that is we're going to go back to our host, and for WPX, you're going to go down to edit the DNS, and we are going to head over to Brainstorm SEO. And in here, we need to add what is called an MX record, which handles the email. And we're going to tell the host that any email that is going to be coming, we want it sent to Google. So we are going to add an MX record. Right now, the MX record is set to go to the host. So let's add the MX record for Google. Which they changed from in the past. So their newer MX record, I will show you what they have added. So we're going to go here, we're going to add a new record, and we're going to add an MX record. Now, the MX record is, let me just, okay, so you can always check this record on the Google website. I'll show what I'm looking at right here. This is what I'm going to be adding. So they are saying choose the MX record, look for a field label, name, host, or alias, enter at. So that's what we'll do. The host is the host. So we're going to enter at. Then it says under the field label value, answer this in, enter SMTP Google. So we're just going to copy that. We can just type it in the priority. Enter 1 in the priority field. So 1. And under TTL, enter 1 hour in the TTL, or you can leave the default value. So let's see what options we're given here. Well, and all that stuff. Okay, well, let's just leave it blank because of the default value. So let's go ahead and save the record. Now, anytime you make changes here, it's going to take some time to just propagate. So it's just going to take some time for this actual record to reflect in the internet. So now this is what you're going to do. So while that's happening, we are going to head back over to Google, and we are going to head over here. Let's see, we want to head over to the mail apps. Okay, and we want to set up authentication next. So let's go to an Authenticate email. So in here, you're gonna come under selected domains, and here we have Brainstorm SEO, and we're gonna add this DKIM record, which is basically for authenticating outgoing mails. It's just gonna make sure that your emails actually go to the person that you want it to go to. So let's head over to Brainstorm SEO, and you'll see that it says not authenticating emails. So we're gonna come here, we're gonna generate a new record. All right, let's go ahead and generate this. Okay, let's see, we should have a record. Let's go here. There, your record. Okay, top of here. Okay, generate. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna bring in this over to our host. So let's go ahead and let's copy this TXT record. So we're going to come in here, and now we're going to add a new record. It's another TXT record, and we're going to add, now that's going to go under the host, and the value is this one right here. So we're going to copy all of that, and we're going to put it in here. We're going to save the record. Okay, so now it's been added. Now you're going to come back here, and you're going to start authentication. And here it says about 48 hours. This could take several hours to actually to authenticate. So what you would do is, once you see, you know, you can come back here after several hours and just come back here and just click Start Authentication. And then eventually what you're going to see is you're going to see it look like, let's see, hold on. Not that one. You're going to see it look like this. It's going to say Authenticating Email with DKIM. So that's what you want it to do. Okay. So while that is getting authenticated, you are going to now, let's go back to the email section. You can see what happens. So if you go to, okay, so before we do that, let's just see, we have to set up now that inbox in here into your Google email. So the way you get there is you're going to come here to the gear icon, and let's go into see all settings. We're going to come into accounts, and let's see, we are going to add another email address, and we're going to change the name. Let's call this Brainstorm SEO. And let's come here into Chris at Brainstorm SEO. Alright, I'm not going to treat this one as an alias. Let's go to the next step. And there we go. It's connected. So you'll see when we go to compose, you'll see the from over here, but when you click on that, you can send an email from any one of your domains, and that is how you are going to be able to handle multiple emails, multiple websites, all within the Gmail, so that you don't have to be logging in and out. So anyways, I hope that helps, and again, if you liked what you saw, please subscribe, and we'll keep building out the website on the next videos. Thank you so much.